Hey guys, it's Miss Williams here. I'm going to teach you how to use Google My Maps so you can use it for your social studies communities project. So first thing you're going to do is go to Google My Maps. We've given you a link in your social studies slides. So next we have to find a location of where we want to start. So your job is going to be to pin the locations of every place that you have lived. You've already written these down on this first part of this project. So it should be pretty easy to go through and pin every place that you have lived so far. So I'm going to do this for myself. So the first place that I've lived was Brown Deer, Wisconsin. And I could put an exact address if I wanted to, or I could just put the town. So for now, I'm just going to put the town. So here I found the place, Brown Deer, Wisconsin, and I'm going to click this button that says Add to Map. So once I click it, you can see the icon has changed, and it's also over here under my layer for my pins on my map, and it says Brown Deer, Wisconsin, or Brown Deer. Okay, so that's my first one. Then I would go ahead and find my next one. So after I lived there, then I moved to Roswell, Georgia, and it pops up here. I just click on that, and then I click Add to Map. So now I have another location, Roswell, Georgia. And then after I lived there, then I moved to Waterloo, Belgium. Okay, so I see Waterloo, Belgium there. I'm going to add that to my map and then find my next location, which would be Pyeongtaek, South Korea. And that would be added to my map. And now that's the last place I've lived so far. Okay, so those are all the places that I have lived. They're already here on my map on the side. If I click on any of these, it will take me back to that pin. If you use the plus and minus, you can zoom out to see where they are located a little bit better. Okay, so while I have this pin open, I want to show you some other things. So here you can change the style of your pin. Let's say I didn't want it to be blue. I like this magenta color, so I can change that one to magenta. So you can make each of your pins a different color. Okay, another option you have is to use these icons down below. So let's say this was, if I click on Pyeongtaek, for example, and I click on style, the little bucket, I can change this icon to the home icon, and also again change the color if I'd like, because that is currently where I'm living and that's my home. So maybe I wanted to use the home icon for that one and then use just a different color for all my other ones. So I can go through and change all of those as I want to. Okay, so now everyone is a little bit different. Okay, the other thing you can do with your pins. So let's go back to my first pin. Here I'm in Brown Deer, and you can see I can edit this pin. Okay, so if I click on edit, I can type in the box and add some detail about this place, some more information about my community there and what I experienced there and what different types of communities I was a part of while I was living in this place. Okay, and then if I want to add some photographs, I can click Add Images. I can just click on the little camera button, and I have several options for adding images. I would suggest using Upload if you have your own personal images to use. Use the web camera if you would like to record yourself talking about this location, or use the Google image search to find a picture of this location. So here I'm going to put in my location and what exactly I'm looking for. So let's say I want a picture of Brown Deer Park, for example. I'm going to search because that was a park that I went to a lot. And I've got several pictures to choose from of the park. So I'm just going to pick one or two of them. So I'll pick maybe this one of the pool because I used to swim there. And I put my picture in. I just hit select and there's my picture. If I wanted to add more pictures so that it's like a slideshow and people can click through multiple pictures, I just click on the plus. It brings me back to the same search, and then I can add some other images to that And now I have 2 pictures there to look at. And people would be able to click through. So I just click save and now those are there, okay? So now the next thing you're required to do is to link all of these places together so that people can see the route you've traveled to go from one place to another. Draw a line and we're going to add a line or shape. So I'm going to click add a line and I'm going to start here at my Brown Deer location and I'm going to draw a line down to Roswell, Georgia. And then I'm going to draw a line over to Waterloo, Belgium. And then draw a line again over to Pyeongtaek, South Korea. Okay, and then I'm going to end my line. You just click on the pencil to edit, and you can change the name of the line. And I think we should name the line your name so that we know it's your route, because several other students will be posting. Okay, so I can name that line Miss Williams Communities. And again, I could still change and add things to the line. Okay, so that's it. I'm finished with my map. That's all you have to do.